Hey Brickheads, Scott with 36 Bricks here, tackling some more organization of my Lego parts. Let's check it out. All right, guys. So, as I always say, I'm super excited about the progress of what we've done in the past videos. We currently have, as a recap, we currently have 72 of these 9 drawer cabinets. So you guys can do the math. 72 times 9. That's how many drawers that we currently have that are on the wall. Now, essentially, what I've been doing is taking all of these parts, organizing them into the cabinets based on each individual part. I have not separated them by color. I am not going to come anywhere close to having that many cabinets. I don't know exactly how many colors Lego has in their arsenal. If you know, please comment in the comments below letting me know how many colors they have. But I do know that they have over 10,000 elements. And there's, a bunch of different variations of parts, plates, bricks, tiles, all that kind of fun stuff. So essentially what I've been doing is starting on this side. This top section is random parts. So those are parts that I personally don't have a category for, similar to like this. It's not a plate, it's not a tile, it's not a brick. All these parts are like that, where they're not in the classification of the 4 parts or style of parts, which are bricks, plates, tiles, and Technic. So those are those. So top section is all of the random parts. This section right here are all plates. This section here are all tiles, and this section right here are all bricks. So we are going to actually, now that I've done all this, we're going to be changing that up. So what we're going to do is we're going to have bricks up here, plates, basically these 2 sections. So we're going to have 36 drawers, or 36 cabinets for bricks, 36 cabinets for plates, and then we will put tiles down here and all of the random parts down here as well. So that's our goal for this video. There's going to be a lot going on, because in addition to setting this bottom section up, we're still going to be organizing and getting everything situated. So again, nothing to it but to do it. So let's get her done. Real quick side note, as I mentioned in the last video, all of the cabinets that I've ordered that will go down here have come in. So thank you, Amazon. So what they will do is I think I ordered about 20, and they will go to about here and then stop, and then that will give me room for all of these to stay there. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with these for the time being, but we are going to be switching everything out and getting it all taken care of. But I did want to add. So for the first step, we're going to add subtract all these, and then open these bad boys up and get them in there. All right, guys, so a little bit of an update. Got all of the boxes emptied, and there were a lot of them. So there were 24 new cabinets in total, and there is the new wall for now. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? It is beautiful. All right, so in addition to adding, as you can see, they're kind of in random spots. In addition to adding the new cabinets, what I went ahead and did was reorganize it. So now these are bricks, these are plates, This row here is tiles, and then this bottom row is going to be Technic and Random. So pretty excited about the progress here. So for the most part, now the step is granted I've reorganized the cabinets, but now I have to reorganize the parts. And that's going to be fun because as you move along, you see, oh, I forgot to add this one, and then you have to move everything down. So it's going to take a little bit of time to do that, but it's all in fun. The issue now is since we added all these, I don't know where to put this train of parts. Some of them are all the same parts, but most of them are the colors. So we have like burgundy, we have red, we have the oranges and pinks. We have a little bit of yellow. Good part about the yellow is completely sorted. For the most part, all of these are really sorted. All the way up to about here, those are like 100% sorted, so I just have to filter those into the cabinets. The rest of them, though, I think that's all Technic. That might be a lot of Technic, I'm not sure. Those are bricks and plates. Bricks, that is a mix because we haven't sorted any of the dark tan. The nothing but bricks, that is all dark brown. So that is not sorted yet. And then we have the trans clear pieces down there. Trans clear, those will never get sorted. It would just be too much. And most of them, especially in this this second one right here, it's all studs. It's all 1x1 studs, so of all the different trans colors. As far as the top here, those are all individual parts. These two right here might get taken away, but I doubt it. The reason, or I should do that. The reason why is because those they are sorted. They're in bags. It's just those are they have an overabundance of parts. So I may take those bins out, add these style bins to narrow it. That way I might get like 2 rows in there. And then also here is the same thing. These are pretty much all sorted already. It's just a matter of filtering them in. I don't think they will fit in the cabinets. Then we have the whites over here. Excuse me. Again, as you can see, they're all individual parts. They're all sorted already. So it's just a matter of filtering those down. But as you can see with some of the parts, there's just so many parts that I have of that particular color and that part that they're not going to get filtered at all. So that's where kind of the dilemma is going to be, trying to figure out all those. I will have some of the drawers where it's multiple of the same part. So I might have, like, say 4 drawers of the 4x4 tiles. Or not 4x4 tiles, sorry, 4x4 plates. I might have several of those. Just because there's like not enough for a full bin, but too many for one drawer. So as we like to say, there's nothing to it but to do it. The plan right now is to organize all of this to where, I spread things out. I take the wrappers off and all that kind of jazz. So again, nothing to it but to do it. All right, guys, so did a lot of work to the wall. As you can see, got all the, the front plastic. I am leaving, I know it seems weird, but I am leaving the plastic on the top and the sides on. The reason why is because, as you guys know, it gets kind of dusty in here. I mean, I hate to scare you, but this was on a shelf, and you can see all of the dust, so I really need to clean this up. Not exactly sure where the top of that went, but I will find it. But so I've gotten a lot of the sorting done. Added all of these down here, so now we're tight. So essentially, at this point, I kind of want to clean a lot of this up, kind of reorganize it a little bit. In that, I'm going to be cleaning up my room overall. So this is going to be a room update as well as just the organization. So have all these boxes I got to clean up. Have to clean up all this. I've got empty boxes there. I've got the Lego sets that I was selling. I had to. It's a little hard to see, but I actually had to raise this up in order to fit. And I essentially measured it so that if I wanted to do another row up here, I had enough space. I don't think I'll go that tall, to be honest. Because I mean, as is, if I was to set this the camera up to where you could actually see me, like I have to really reach up there to get it. I posted pictures of a picture of the part wall on social media, and somebody said, "This is great, but I would be really impressed if I had a library ladder that swung this way," which my wife actually laughed and said, "Go for it." I will not be doing that because, of course, that that would require a lot of stuff I don't want to do. Anyway, so but I do want to clean up the room. I want to get that organized. I have a bunch of jumbled stuff over here. I've actually cleaned it up a little bit. This was a mess. I have my heat presses over here, and they should, of course, be over here. So I am definitely going to be, walking around and organizing and getting this situated real quick. Shouldn't take me that long, probably a couple days. But anyway, I just want to get it cleaned up because I'm, with this stuff, I have to walk around it. This stuff is all sorted by part. So it will probably go up here for now until I fluctuate it in. A lot of these parts here there's just too many to put in the drawers, so I'll have to get them up here, but that takes time because I got to filter some of those out. So again, nothing to it but to do it. So I'm going to clean up the room real quick. Shouldn't take that much, and then get back to organizing. All right, guys, so still a lot to do. As you can see, I piled a lot of the boxes here. Those are all the boxes from the cabinets and the organizing drawers. So they're all empty. I just got to get rid of them. They're pretty much trash. Typically, I would burn these boxes, but I'm not sure I'm going to because I have the boxes that I had before are right here. And as you can see, they're all shredded. So I have plenty of cardboard to burn to warm my house, and it's getting warmer, so we'll see. Still have to fix this situation. This needs to come down. That needs to be figured out and dusted and cleaned up. Have to put that cord away, and then I need to put the hot presses or the heat presses over here, and go from there. The biggest change is like I said, I promise, and I'm a man of my word, I will be working on those this year, hopefully here shortly. But I've gotten rid of those so that I can actually access this area down here. It's a little hard to see, but I mean, I have under all of my tables. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't even know what that box is. I haven't seen a lot of this stuff, and you can see that it's covered in dust. I haven't seen a lot of this stuff in probably at least a year. So I will be going through it, cleaning it all up, getting it all situated, and all of that. And again, I mean, this gives me so much more access to my table. That way I can build and, set things up. I have these that were in a cabinet. I'll probably end up just giving them away or selling them. They're still in good condition. They're just dirty and need to be cleaned up. But I mean, it gives me a lot more access. So this is the plan. And then coming over here, yes, this looks like a mess, but it's an organized mess. So you have a lot of my, my 16 by 16 plates in all four colors. So you have black, the light bluish gray, dark tan, and tan. And then a bunch of the light posts, which, again, to be honest, will probably go into my city. So, and a few other parts that I need to sort. These bins are all empty. Those bins I need to actually get into the cabinet, so those will go away. That is full of parts that need to actually fluctuate into here, but those will go up there for now. And yeah, so do definitely need to clean this up a bit, but put the wood for the new tables here. That's nice and neat and cozy, so that's all good. And then still gotta work on, of course, this area right here. These are all brick bins that I've been working on getting into the brick drawers. So that's a work in progress. That was probably double or triple that, and that's why there's so many of these bins here. But I mean, slowly but surely, I'm very excited that I was able to, clean this up because this widens it. I'm probably not going to bring the table anywhere closer to this. As you can see, this table, I'm pretty confident that it's going to be able to fit. It does go past here a little bit. I may situate some things, but essentially this is all going to go away. Obviously, it's not going away totally, but this table right here is going to go away. This is going to go away, and then I will put a table right here, and that will be, it will probably protrude out a little bit because of how it's set up over there. But ultimately, I mean, this gives me a lot more room. This gives me a lot of space. And then I do plan on probably putting a table here so it'll protrude out a little bit. I will have to see and measure to really see how much it'll protrude out. I don't know. I may shove this all the way to this side to keep it flat, and then add the table here, and then a small table here. But nevertheless, it takes some time to figure out. But like I said, this now gives me access to this bottom section. Still need to clean up these boxes and get that ready to go. And then, but ultimately, this section is, or this wall is to its organization point. Like I said, still have parts up there. Those are bulk that won't fit in here. The 3 bottom totes or tubs all the way down, those are individual parts, so those are not going to fit into here. But the top section, all right there, those were the ones that were lined up right here. So little by little and one by one, I will be taking those down and sorting those. My focus is to get, like I said, these 2 done and those done first, and then I can kind of work on that little by little. Probably at some point going to stick these bins up there so that they're out of the way. I do have a few of them in the house that I've been sorting, and then again, those will get sorted, those will get sorted, and then those will get sorted, and leave me more bins. Not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the bins. Those with the parts that I have excess of, they might actually start filtering over here as if I didn't have enough room to put them up here. I'll start probably putting them along there as my as I start to dwindle down the backlog wall. As you can see, the sets are dwindling down. And I've built a lot, and a lot of what I'm going to build is going to be taken apart because I don't need it for my city. And then from there, as far as working on this city, like I said, this frees me up to actually work on it. And that way I can actually move it and rearrange it and all that kind of stuff to where I can actually start cleaning it up, organizing it, and all of that. So, as I like to say, there's nothing to it but to do it. And we're going to go from there. So I'm going to finish cleaning up this. I'm going to finish up cleaning up this area and get it all situated. I will finish up cleaning up and putting that stuff away. And then that'll wrap up this video. And we'll go from there. So let's do it. All right, guys, so super excited about the progress. Got a few of the bins up here cleared out and reorganized. Got some things over here organized. Got some other bins cleared out. Obviously, you can see that I've cleared out what was here before. These 3 bins I still have to sort. Well, they're sorted, but they just have to go into the drawers. The plates are all like sorted the way that I really want to. Starting over there, we have 1 by 1 plates, and then going all the way down here, you will see that there's a couple empty right here, but I'm making room because of the essentially the 16 by 16s and all that kind of fun stuff, for the 2 by 16s and all that jazz. So ultimately pretty excited. I still have a lot of the brick to do, as you can see, as we start to get on this side of the bench or this side of the wall. You know, things are really empty, but again, a lot of the parts that are up here and up here are all bricks. So once I start getting those sorted, that's going to happen. And then there's not many tiles, so it kind of stops here. And then as far as random parts, it's all going to go all the way. So pretty excited. As you can see, you know, most of that's been sorted. I know it doesn't look like it, but those are, you know, 1 by 2 tile or 1 by 2 plates that don't fit in the drawers. 1 by 4, 2 by 2s, 2 by 3s. Here's some 2 by 4s. Those are just colors that need to go up. Those are the top section are random parts, but ultimately everything is good. Those are all of the bins that I've emptied so far. I'm not sure the exact count, but I would say at least 30. And then coming over here, those are all of the bags that I've emptied. There's another group of bins there that I'm working on. But ultimately, it's all coming together. Super excited about the progress. What are your guys' thoughts? Would love to hear, you know, what if you guys think I'm nuts, if this is way too much or out of pocket, or if this is just right. I know, you know, the big question is, do I have a Bricklink store? No, I do not sell or resell parts. These are all my collection. So, like I said, pretty excited about it, and be another update once I get it all situated. So thanks for watching, guys. Really do appreciate all the love and support. Really does mean a lot. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, please consider donating to the channel. Every little bit helps and puts me in line for more content and all that kind of stuff. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on 36 Bricks. Did you like that video? Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like my content and want more, please consider joining one of my memberships, as every little bit counts. Want to see more? Check out this video. Or, well, shit, maybe this video. That video. Check out all my videos on my YouTube channel. And if you want to hang out during live streams, come do that too. Thanks for watching.